mid-morning, nearly afternoon. I have done all my chores at Heritage Narrowboats. Some would say where my narrowboating adventure began. I hired a boat off them just before lockdown, and we brought it back virtually on the day after lockdown started. Last boat in, and that was 18 months ago, and now look at me. So yeah, very friendly people. Elsan, £2 a pop, but whatever. Fuel, bought myself a new windlass. Pretty sure he undercharged me as well actually, but maybe he didn't, I don't know. It was like 70, let's say it was £80 for the fuel. It might not have done. It might not have done. So yeah, nice place. So we're fully fueled up now. I could probably make it to Oxford and back on the fuel I've got. I won't, I'll fuel up on the way home, because I don't take those chances anymore, Charlotte. So I'm a good boy now, and I fill up as often as I can and as necessary. Another ex-swing bridge going through here. We may not see as many of these now on the Trent and Mersey. It doesn't seem to be a common feature on that particular canal. Not like I remember anyway. Archway bridges are very impressive in their own right, but some of these on the Maccelsfield Canal are even more impressive because they're so tall. Just take a look at the size of this big bad boy. And I presume they built them so tall because obviously we're in a bit of a mini cutting, so they've had to make the bridge taller to span the canal. But yeah, it just goes to show the geometric strength, is that the word, of an arch, and all that weight it's going to be holding. Yeah, impressive. Sorted, filled with water, filled with diesel, so the boat is probably as heavy as it's ever going to be because it's got a full water tank, a full diesel tank and a fat knacker sat on the back, so it won't get no heavier than this. But now I can see seizing destiny. Welcome to my evolution. Short journey today. We're at Poole, I think it's Poole Aquaduct, nearly right at the end of the Maccelsfield Canal. It's the last viable mooring space really before we turn back onto Trent and Mersey. I'm not booked in through the tunnel until 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, so guess what, I'm staying here. But no worries, there's plenty of washing to do, and that's what I'm going to do. Lapping Aquaduct. Okay, so while I was at the chandlery at Heritage Boats, filling up with diesel and what have you, I treated myself to a new windlass. Because as you know, I dropped my favourite windlass in the canal. and I've gone a bit wild and wacky, and I bought a long handled one, and I'll show you the difference. So as you can see, it's a lot longer than a standard windlass, and I've done this because it's supposed to give you more leverage on difficult gates and stuff. Not that I think I've struggled, but when the girls have come down, I've noticed that they've struggled sometimes with the short-handled windlasses to get enough leverage and oomph behind it. So I bought this long-handled one to see whether it makes any difference on difficult paddles, or it might just be so large and cumbersome and ungainly that it will spend the rest of its life buried in the boat somewhere, and I'll buy a short-handled one. But we'll see. But I've got my favourite heavyweight, nice metally windlass. I could just do with painting it black now. Oh yes. So I'll let you know how that gets on. So I'm parked up here now on Poole Aquaduct, and I'm going to get all my washing done, have a shower while the water's still hot, and basically we're going through Harecastle tunnel tomorrow at 2 o'clock. Happy days. Signing off.